You're a small business owner and you're fed up with the revenue that you're earning. How can you turn what you're earning now into a bigger number without having to do ridiculous amounts of work? My name's James White, I'm a small business sales expert, and in this video I'm going to give you 5 things that you can do to generate and increase your revenue to hopefully live a better life for you and your family. Let's have a look at the video and look at the 5 things you need to do to increase revenue for your business. So point number 1 is a simple one. And you might think, oh, well, that's for what is it, James? And it's simply charge a higher price. I was with some people at the weekend who do a brilliant service, and I was talking to them what they do, and they were, we're a bit frustrated that we're not quite getting what we want to get from the business, etc., etc. And I asked about their price, and I was like, okay, well, what would you do if you could add 20% to that price? Or if you could really, really increase that price quite significantly, how would it make you feel? And they were like, oh, it'd be amazing. So why not do it? The reality is we're so afraid as business owners about our price because we feel like people won't pay something for what we do. And in reality, we generally get that wrong. It's not our decision to make as to whether someone can afford what we do. It's our choice to value who we are and what we're about and make sure that the price that we charge reflects what we do and the value that we've created. So focus on increasing that price. Let's say if you've got a target to get to $15,000 or pounds, it's far easier to do 5 clients paying £3,000 than it is to do 15 clients paying £1,000. The reality is you've got to do more work for the same amount of money. So focus on increasing your price so you can do more with the people that you want to, that value what you do, that love what you offer as a service, and it can mean that you can deliver a better quality outcome that's going to make a difference for them in their world. Increase your prices. Go on, be brave. Increase your prices by 20% today and tell me what happens. And by the way, if someone says that price is too expensive or they think it's too much for them, just ask them a simple question. What would you need to see in order to feel it's worth paying that amount for? Try it. You'll be amazed at the reaction and results you'll get. So point number 2 is building on from the first point, which is to do more with existing customers. So many businesses want to grow their numbers and their companies, but what they do is they see a customer and they think, well, that's all that there is to do in that area. I can't do any more with them. Well, how do you know? Focus on trying to do more with that particular customer. Have time with them. Spend time understanding the other challenges they face. Where else are they investing in that area? Where else are they focused? How much more wallet share can you get from that existing customer? And the chances are you can probably add 15, 20% to that potential relationship just by thinking innovatively about the challenges that they have. By giving them options, by giving them solutions, by giving them ideas that can help them, they're more inclined to work with someone they know than to be in a position where they try and bring someone else on board. Of course, it has to be in a similar related field, but look at ways in which you can innovate with the clients you've got. For example, I've got a client at the moment who is keen, has been working with me on doing a number of sales training elements. I'm now looking to sell a sales academy into them. The reason being because they're struggling to recruit and facing some challenges. So I'm going to try and do more with that company because I've already got an existing relationship there. Review the customers that you've currently got. Identify in your world who you're working with and identify whether there's potentially more you can be doing with them. I bet you there is. If you start having the conversations, they're going to be open at least to examining a proposal or seeing how you can work together. And maybe that 20% extra that you can do with them can save you having to try and find a new customer. So point number 3, and this is a little bit of a different one, but it's a really good one to put in place as well. Link what you do with a reward. So I've just started working with a great organisation that sell a brilliant software system, and I'm working with their CEO and their team on a monthly basis to support and help them win the business. But I've also said as part of that relationship that when we get results, I know I can get them results, in stage 2 and stage 4, that I'm going to get a bonus. I'll be blunt with you, I'm going to get a bonus. They're going to pay me a significant amount of money for helping them achieve the results. Now, they've got to follow the work that I set out and do the things I've encouraged them to do, but they will do that. I know they're good people, they want to learn, they want to develop and grow, but I've linked my success to their success. So at the end of the year, when we hit the target that we have, there's a large 5-figure fee in it for me for helping them get there. And they're comfortable to do that because they know that they've earned money as a result of the investment they've made in the training, so they don't mind paying that out. Link what you do to a reward. If you offer a service and what the outcome is of that service someone wants is, let's say, if you're in a marketing campaign, they want lots of leads, link what you do to say, we'll do this for this amount, but any more, we'll get paid extra. People are open to the ideas of seeing the success of projects and campaigns and services get incredible results. And if you can link what you do to that and measure it in a way so that you get bonused, why not? Consider it as an option with your clients. At least talk to them about it. It's a simple way in which you can increase the amount of money you earn from doing the same amount of work. So point number 4 is this. If you want to charge a higher price or if you want to get larger bonuses, you've got to make sure what you do is you link what you do to a higher value service for the other person. For example, I always say to people, as a sales trainer and mentor, I'm not someone that's probably going to work with people selling pens or selling mugs, because things that may cost 50p, you're going to need to have a huge amount of sales to make it worthwhile the investment for someone like me. But if they work, for example, let's say I work well in the professional services space, where a potential client could be worth 30, 50,000 pounds, they're happier to invest 20, 30,000 pounds in me because I can generate them £500,000 worth of business. So link the services that you do to the value for the client. Ask questions such as, what's the value of a typical client to you, and how often do you keep those clients for, and what would it take for you to, how would you feel about investing more initially to get more of those type of clients and that type of result? Of course, they're not going to want to give away everything. They're not going to give you every bit of money that they make. They need a margin to earn. But the critical factor is that they're probably going to be more open to investing a bit more if you can show that you can deliver results, especially if the value of what they gain back is higher. So link the services that you offer and what you do to a higher value business, to a higher value client. If they sell something for 50,000, they're going to be able to invest 5,000 to make that £50,000 return. But you've got to show evidence of how you make it happen. Do those two things and you're going to be in a great position to do great work with them and hopefully increase that sale value. And the 5th and final point is this: take more action. You have a choice as a business owner. I always say it to everyone I work with, you have a choice, eat or be eaten. You can either be happy at your lot or you can decide you want something different. And those that want something different take more action, they create more content, they create more value, they engage with the potential prospects more effectively, they do more. And that activity eventually gets the results. I always say it, and I'm not the man to say it with my belly, but you can't get a six-pack without doing the sit-ups, and you can't get sales results without taking action. Put an hour a day at least into sales-based activity, into refining your offering. The other 4 points that I've talked to today, look at how you can implement those within the client base that you work with. Build that sales plan. My video on sales plans will help you do that as well. But take more action. Put time and effort into sales and marketing, and if you do, you're going to see a better result. But the reality is, if you expect it to happen, if you expect business to come in, if you just hope, hope's not a strategy. Take action, be decisive, build a plan, take the right actions. The 4 things that I've talked about today around charging more, linking a bonus, doing more with existing customers and linking your services to higher value services, and you'll get great results. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please like and subscribe to the channel. Let's share it with others. Let's get great business owners getting brilliant results with those that they work with, and making sure that everyone starts to get the reward for the hard work and effort and brilliant service they offer. Thanks for watching. See you next Saturday for another video.